In this video we will build the left navbar of the Binance homepage project. So the left navbar looked like this. Alright, so we can hover it. We have items inside. When we hover on one of the names here, the icon is rotate back and forth, and drop down menu is open, and you have inside the drop down items that you can select and hover it, and of course click on it. So back to the code. We continue to coding. Now I will be passed to the navbar layout component some code. I will create a div and paste variables is array. These variables are is the drop down item. Each object is one item, right? This is the complete project. We here, right? So this is like one drop down and one item inside. The array is the whole drop down. The object is one item. This is the functions that I wrote. This is basically will render and divide. It will render the drop down. For example, here we can see we have 5 from left side, 5 from right side. So basically the function is rendering from if we have for example for institutional we have 10 records, 10 items. It's divide. We need to use two functions from 0 to 5 and from 5 to 10. It's dividing into two columns after I show you. So also we create a div that's work the left nav, and we need to pass basically all these things to the left nav component, because we want to use it inside the left nav, right? So basically I prepared it before it, so when I just copy it, I just pass all the variables that I have to the left nav component. That's all. So basically I want to order it nicely. Okay, so I pass it to the. So now I will go to the global CSS and I start to write code. In the global CSS I use basically every time the same things. Alright, so I will, if you know a little bit CSS, you should know a lot of people doing this. Set up the margin to 0 and padding to 0. just will copy. I have it in other place. Also I have some variables that I want to define. Alright, HTML. I want to define the box size into a border box and font size to 1 rem equal to 10 pixels. So this is the magic. The font size will be this. Also additionally will add two things that I think every project should use it in the global CSS, because every time it's a where we use a link, so the correction is known. Basically everyone who do this use the correction, text the correction on, and in the UL list are known. And if you want to if you need it, so you can just define it inside the project. Okay, and I save it. And also I use a media query for the mobile. I want to decrease the size by 50% when we go to the when we in the mobile mode. Alright, let's continue. So I also want so we can close the Navbar model CSS left nav page. For now we can close. I want a Navbar CSS. So let's check what we have inside the Navbar. So basically have the main nav.main. Now we open left bar CSS also. Another component we will create now. decided to leave. Inside a URL we need to edit the alias. Basically this is the content that we hold. One is the logo, one is the grid, logo, grid, you can see here. Also a line with the buy crypto from I want to show something from this. I prepared this element in before, so I copy pasted, and basically this is the start of the line. This is the link where buy crypto is written. This is the arrow icon, and this is start of the sub menu. This is the drop down itself. Now if I save it, what's going on here? LI Alright, so basically we need also to import all things that we pass into the from here. So I already did it, so just to save the time I will copy it, just all the, let's check. Alright, so it's look like this without any CSS. So for visual purposes, I'll not continue with to edit the lines. I will write a little bit CSS to clarify a little bit how it's gonna look like. So nice. basically now we're gonna write a little bit CSS. So what we do have there, left nav left front, remember, width, I always love to use display flags. It's very comfortable approach to write your code. Flex one because we will have a right Navbar, so we want to make it equal, so flex one is for the equal. So basically it's filled the icon with the yellow color, it's what we want. I think, I don't remember, I think we do it in the this list style of none, we do it in the global CSS, but not take a risk, and this will be the parent element, so we need to define it position relative. That's how we build the drop down menu. So basically define the parent element, but in this case I use a little bit of some trick. I not define the parent element, I define the parent of the parent element, the position relative, and I will show now where we define the position absolute, where we need to define a sub menu. Basically, I'll continue with order list for 1 second. I want to make, and here in the A we need to take a padding, a good padding for I will show you soon why it's important to make a big drop downs. Now I will use padding just up and down 6.4. Why I use 6.4 to cover all the up and down space. If you not do it, the drop down will not work, because we need to make a padding. Maybe I do another video sometime when I explain just how to do big drop downs like this. Now I'm not going to explain to the details because it will take a lot of time. We have time, yes, but we prefer to coding the left navbar. So now basically when you hover it, you won't just color it. Yes. Right. And also, when you hover, we want to. This will be rotate the icon. Now I will show you. So now we need to define the sub menu. Here is the sub menu. This is basically will be our drop down. This, if you can, I want to show something. When I position relative in order list, now I will need to make in the sub I need to make a position absolute. will be also top. Opacity 0. Visibility is hidden. Width 45. Border values 4px. Box shadow 0. I find this is work. RGB. This is basically a black color. Alright, so it's look like this. You can see now we have the drop down here. If I will be remove the opacity now and the visibility, we can show it. I define the opacity and visibility like this because now when we will hover it, it's the opacity and visibility should be appear. So now we can see this look like this, but the drop down we will work on it. It will be much more nicer. It's now look like garbage. Yes, I know, but you need to understand the. I can show you something. The point here, right? So basically, if we go and see, you can see the drop down. This is the drop down, understand? And this is basically this is the drop down. This is the item itself. If you see the panning here, it's long, so it catch also the drop down, so it should be like this, right? So we not understand why, but I explain you after, maybe in another video, because it's a little bit long, the explanation why. You will see it when we start to hover it, and you will see the reason why I do it like this. So basically we will come back to our code. Let's back the opacity and the heighten. So now basically I go and edit all the lines that I have inside the project. This is another line. This is a start, this is the end. This is the line of the markets. this the line of the trades. If you can, we can now see we have inside it two columns. It's basically this thing is divided. It's split the drop down to be more widely and for two columns. So alright, so if we go to, it's look like this. Now it's look like this, and if we go to the finished project, we can see here we have two columns. So this is here, for example, we have just one column, here one column, here one column, here we have two columns also. So basically this split the drop down for two columns. So this just like this it's work. So basically we use the same class for the same thing. I just added it. Now we need to, now it's derives. Why it is like this? How to order it nicely. So basically now it looks good. This is start of the line, this is end. You can see it now. So this looks like this. It's all the same, just the same, the icon, just the name is different, and a little bit of structure. The class name is the same, the div is the warper, and where we have two columns we added another div. Right, so I just copy it and change the name. Now for the earn part, for the finance part, yes, finance we added, and NFT. Alright, so NFT it's the, no, it's not the last, we need to do another two. This thing it will be cool. This is alright. So NFT we have, how much we have? NFT and institutional feed, alright. So basically we need to copy for the, also for the institutional. One like NFT, it's for feed will be. Wait, alright. Now it's looking much nicer. Yeah. Alright, this is all the code we have on the left. On the left navbar. So basically we need to start to work on the CSS part. Let's look like it. Now it's look like this. So basically we continue with the CSS. Before we continue with the left nav CSS, I want to also append some things to the navbar, the CSS, because we have here a function, for example, with classes. Okay, so if it's this render when it's rendered on the left nav on the screen, so we should also have a defining CSS classes. So we basically will add it now. So we need this class, right? Flex. Also these. Right, let's start with this. Let's copy all these to this. This will not need it for now. This font size. What is happening here? So I have a little bit of mistake. 1 second. The index should be 3 here. For some reason it's jumped from here to the basically all right. this one. We can see now this is rotates. That when we hover it, the icon was rotates 180 degree. So let's continue with the left of CSS. So from what I remember, submenu trade. And now we should, when we hover the order list, so we went basically to submenu, opacity 1, visibility to visible. Let's test. Hoppa! So it's weird. For some reasons, let's continue the writing. Oh, now we can see it's much better. So now basically we start writing media queries. Let's look at how it's look after we finish the so we can now to see that we have what I changed also now. I want to change on the left bar model CSS. I want to add exactly description. This signable, this means that just the first A of the li. So that the CSS understand more clearly what we mean. We mean to this, basically just to this assigned to 6.4 padding just to this element. And so I added it in the order list li I added this mark symbol, and basically we almost finished the left bar nav, so we now need to edit a media queries. I use the max width. Below the 1270 I don't want the feed, so display none. So order list li a 0. Now the list itself will be 24.49 RAM. So we need another media query. For some reason it's deleted, don't know why, but it's not important for now. It's basically the div display. Oh, nice. Let's check. That's it. That is the navbar. If you can see, if we go below the 1270, so the feed is disappear or it's appear. You can see it. If we go below the 950, so this all disappear. Basically we don't have nothing, and below the 480 the font is decreases by 50%. Complete, so we finish the left bar now. So let's start the right nav bar.